You heard nothing. Okay, let's just get in this. Like, yeah. I live, it's me. I live again. Hello, it's me. Like, a silly point in the day to be awake, to be honest, for me. But hey, I had to, be awake today. At like 8 to 12. To, talk to the fucking technician that was sent out. I say fucking, this dude actually seemed to actually for once know what the fuck he was talking about. So, I'm talking to him, describing the issue. He asked me some questions that I have never heard a technician from the company, internet company, ask me. And then he points out like a couple of things. Goes, okay, I'm going to go back to the back and check all of like the connections and whatnot because they can get corroded, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. He then comes back in a moment later and goes, hey, does your neighbor also have 5? And I go, I have no idea. And so he goes talks to my neighbor, then goes back out there, does something, then comes back and shows me a couple of parts and goes, do you know what this is? And I'm like, no. He's like, yeah. This is a 30-year-old piece of technology. I'm like, for what? And he goes, yeah, I don't know why it was there either. And then he showed me another piece of like little thing and goes, this is a splitter. Do you see how rusted this is? This hasn't been changed in like 15 years. I'm like, oh. So, yeah. I'm not going to lie, I don't know anything about what was said. And I don't know how much I believe anything I was told. Brother. He didn't check again. I have a desire. Oh, I'm doing this just because it's funny.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I was like, oh damn, he started 2 minutes ago. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, that is incredibly funny, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you to do something like I wanted to do some Star Citizen. That's all I wanted to do for a little while. Figured I'd catch you before you go to bed. And then I'm like, I'm okay. I see. I got it literally at the worst time possible.
Yeah, you really did. Oh god, that's loud.
Yeah, just be like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I've been up during, like, normal times of day lately, thanks to all the internet nonsense.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
The technician just showing me, like, these pieces of things and being like, oh yeah, this hasn't been switched out in 15 years. I'm just like, oh, holy fuck, okay. Like, like, you work with certain things. Have you ever seen, like, what, a connection looks like whenever it's been burned?
Yes.
Yeah. And then he showed me this other thing, which apparently was plugged into my, like, routing of it, whatever it is. And it's this little, like, connector thing with a tube on it. And he shows me this and goes, the thing that he was like, yeah, do you know what this is? And I'm just like, no. And then he explains that this was, like, a piece used by other companies back in the day to limit people's upload speeds.
Oh my god.
It's not theirs, and it was connected to mine. And I have no idea how many technicians they have sent out who have looked into that thing. I've watched them, and they've looked at that and all that other stuff because, you know, standing back, I don't see most of it. And then gone, yeah, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, this looks normal to me.
Yeah. Also, whenever I started up stream today, there was like a moment where the music for RuneScape was playing because I was closing the game. It was just like, oh fuck. Oh no. Simon Says. Oh, bag. Dick.
Fuck, I need to get my breathing under fucking wraps, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went for a run. And it was an endurance one to see how fast I can go. And I fucked up because I did it right after I ate too. So I'm fucking, my whole body's like, fuck, what the fuck's going on? It's like my first week back doing it, so it's gonna be a little weird for like the first week. Especially when I'm trying to do my max on like one of my first days. Just so I know where I'm starting.
Fair enough. By the way, I was meaning to ask, have you looked at all into like the mods and setting those up for that one idea?
No, I've been at my sister's wedding for a couple of days.
Oh, right, yeah. Fair enough. Oh yeah, and tomorrow is the day, isn't it? The Tarkov.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's all perfectly fine. Cool.
I need a new Toby mount, for fuck's sake.
Oh?
Oh yeah, the stickies on mine broke.
I know about that. I've like seen it in action more than once now, and I still have never once actually looked into it at all past that.
If you have like no interest.
Yeah.
Like if you have like no interest in it, then don't do it. Is my only thing. Cause like.
I mean, it's one of those things where I was just like, that seems like a cool piece of tech that is like far beyond anything I should be spending money on right now. Like, if I was going to spend money on new tech stuff, I would need to just be like, oh yeah, it's time to upgrade the computer even more. Because, man, that Pixelmon pack that Seki made, I basically can't run it. I don't know what's up with it, but for me it just hard crashes every single time I try to do anything with it. I got into it once, and never again. But yeah, I was just like, what am I going to stream today? When am I going to stream today? Because I need to make sure that the internet is actually functional now that guy did all that shit. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing anything other than grinding RuneScape right now. And I better, like, check the internet before tomorrow happens. There we go. I can't use this thing. Oh yeah, I guess I need to also clean up this game area more. Oh. Oh man. But yeah, I was probably going to be up for quite a while.
Gotcha.
Hell, at some point, I can easily switch off games if I need to. But, you know, I'm not going to full edit it, obviously, because I can't even raid. But yeah, if you're willing to stick around a couple of hours, I'll switch off to whatever else can be done.
That sucks. I would have rather done something now and then.
Yeah.
But because I might have stuff to do later.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's up to you. I'm currently shopping on Amazon for garbage. I'm buying a new tracker mount because I need my stickies on my Toby.
Right.
Do I buy a new mount or do I just buy a fucking new, like, do I just buy a roll of double-sided tape? Because honestly, that might do the same thing. Because I still have the mount. It's right here. I just need new magnets. Or I just need things to stick it to the bottom of my monitor.
Honestly, that sounds like a probably shouldn't use tape kind of device.
No. So Toby, the little stick is magnetic. The back of it is magnetic, and you stick a magnetic plate to this plastic mount. The plastic mount is the thing that just literally has two sticky pads you put to the bottom of your monitor.
Ah, okay.
So I would be just putting them on my little plastic mount.
Right.
Honestly, I just buy a pack of like super sticky pads.
Right.
The only reason it came off in the first place was because I had to move it off, and I pulled it off, and it just, you know how it goes from there. It's
yeah.
Once you pull one of those things off, it just never will stick again.
Right. Eh. It's not actually touching the actual, like, important part of the device, then doesn't sound like it'd be too much of an issue to just...
Well, the whole device is just shrouded in metal. It wouldn't be touching, like, the cameras, because it's literally... It's a projects an infrared dot map, basically, reflecting light off your eyes, is what it does, basically.
Oh.
So...
Okay.
And that's why you have to, like, shine it directly into your face.
Right.
Because it's based on reflection.
Right.
Yeah, let me see if I can do a sticky... That's... No, not sticky notes.
But, honestly, one of the things I meant to ask at some point and then just completely forgot to was a list of the mods you were thinking about using for these. My brain is off on names right now.
It's mainly cryogenic winter and, what's it called? Unlimited darkness or whatever it is called.
Yeah.
Those are the main two ones. Because honestly, those two mods do a lot of the heavy lifting. Anything else I'd be adding is purely for, like, oh, I just want, like, item additions.
Right. Because part of me was also like, I kind of want to just like look at the primary mods and then kind of like fuck around with them a little bit and see if I can't find other mods that complement it too. I need to remember that my character must sleep. Oh yeah, one of the things I was going to mention while I was streaming, just because it's important to for that RuneScape thing I was going that I've been doing. So I ended up sort of backlogging the 3 major tasks that I had left with the like basically the thing of I'm going to take these 3 tasks and just work on them every day before I work on anything in whatever chunk I roll next. And just kind of like meet a couple of milestones per day, basically. And turns out that's not going to be a problem for me because the chunk I rolled basically complements everything else because all it is a fishing grind.
That's fine.
So the magic and the 1 in 5,000 drop still need to make money for that. Well, congratulations. I now need to do a insane amount of fishing. And fishing grind, fish, cooking. Okay then.
Free. I fucking... My thing looks so whack. It's literally like... I have N95 masks, double-sided tape, a USB connector, and number 2 pencils.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, now before I get attacked by the sleep paralysis demon, send my character off the bed. One of the things I was especially curious if I could find, because I know there is some mods that have this idea for survival stuff. One of the things I wanted to look to find for Project Zomboid is if there was a sanity system mod. Like, I know there's the entertainment kind of thing, like your character can get bored and depressed and shit. So I was like, I wonder if somebody's taken that further and made like a proper like sanity system. Are you kidding me?
I can start looking into that right now. Sorry, I needed to finish that order.
Yeah.
So like my brain was entirely there.
My power.
Alright, workshop, Project Zomboid.
Because like another thing would be like winter clothing would also probably be needed.
Build 41. I gotta make sure that's checked.
Yeah.
Build 41.
Oh, and speaking of mods that do the winter thing, hilariously enough, I was just kind of sitting around looking at Minecraft mods because I get bored sometimes, and then just check to see what's popular. There is actually a Frozen world survival mod thing pack that I found, and I was going to look at that later in my own spare time. I'll let you know if it is at all good or not, or if it's one of those things that declares itself a hardcore survival pack, and then, you know, basically just shits out materials for you whenever you complete a single quest. You'll struggle to survive in this one. I picked up a leaf and you gave me 8,000 items. That bothers me so much, man. Like, I get a lot of things where it's like, okay, you're not trying to be a hard mod. A lot of this is to boost progress up into, like, the tech ranges and all the, like, minutia mods and whatnot that is where the difficulty is. But if you call yourself a hardcore survival mod and you pull that shit, I'm going to actively hate you. Also, if my internet is actually stable, potentially being able to properly host like a Minecraft game might be a thing now, if what that guy said is true about those parts. Oh my God.
I still haven't found one. Where's... there is a Darkness is Coming mod right now that I'm looking at. And that is, instead of it being pitch black 24/7, it is a dense fog you can't see through. This mod is an homage to Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one before and I messed with it before. I remember it being a neat mod. I just never was able to like get it.
I feel like that would be neat. That would be neat, like with the 10 years later mod, where everything is like super duper overgrown.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Oh, why the one covered in trash? Why did this one have to go out? God. Oh, that control's really weird. Okay. Of course.
There's so many things where it's like dark vision.
Yeah.
Where they want to be able to see in the dark, and I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah, some things I wish had better like tagging on it too. Because I've looked through Zomboid's mods quite a bit at this point too. And sometimes it's just like, I have this very specific idea, or I have this very specific memory of a mod, but I can't remember a name, so it's way harder to find.
Here it is. The Long Night mod. There it is.
Yeah.
Permanent nighttime.
I do like whenever games like that have like a lot of inbuilt options too.
Cryogenic winter, customizable. I could set this up probably like right now if you were willing to do that. While I set this up, you can play that and get you the pack, and I could test it really quick as well.
Yeah. That sounds like a thing to do.
Winter heater, yep. I need to make sure I have snow as water.
Yeah.
Snow is water, yeah, okay. I can make slippery snow so we can slip and fall on snow.
Oh yeah, the game doesn't actually have like that kind of physics already in it.
Ever wish you could inflict more pain upon your character? Does your character... Hang on, let me read this. Your character can now slip when running or sprinting on snow. Wearing boots or shoes reduces the chance of it happening, with boots nullifying it on default settings.
Hmm.
It's actually kind of neat. I'll add that. Fuck it, why
Yeah.
not? I mean, we have no zombie... The planet has no zombie threats, so...
Yeah, so the more threat... like, we're going to need some level of threat to us higher than the normal survival anyways, yeah.
Infinite weather mod, that was a plan. Dead grass and dead trees is something you can add.
Yeah.
Freezing time, add several crafting recipes to make water out of snow. Oh, there's a sandstorm one that's just kind of cool.
Oh.
If you wanted, I can add that fog mod because that's an event that happens periodically. You can set it to. You can set it to happen like randomly.
Yeah, might as well, especially because, like, even if it doesn't summon enemies, that's just, like, a weird, sudden, like, threat, because that would reduce visibility even more whenever it happens at random.
Mm-hmm. Because now the flashlight does nothing, basically.
Yeah. Please tell me it's saved the signal. Oh, thank God.
Under the cover of darkness. Anytime I see infection cure mods, I want to be like cringe.
It's one of those things where it's like, it depends. Like, I get why, especially in a large group, people may want to have the ability to just cure their character instead.
Well, that's why you do what I did, where it was the, what's it called? Fuck. You write down all your skills in a book once you make it back to base, and then that book always stays at base.
Oh yeah,
and then
the
just
diary.
read the skill book. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and a buddy did that back whenever we were playing together.
Make vegetable oil from seeds, compost all vegetation. Vegetarian and vegan diet. Add that, yeah, sure.
Oh, here's a question.
Do you want to do inventory Tetris?
Sure, why not? I like inventory Tetris systems. Like, because of the no zombie things too, that also add a certain level of, yeah, we need to, like, manage our inventories too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, what was I also thinking about? Is there a mod for ice fishing?
That could be a question. I was talking to winter. Winter farming, there's another one. Plants take damage when they're on below 5 degrees Celsius, but unaffected by wind chill, local temperatures. Hang on, let me read this. Cold damage status. Do anything.
I'm literally thinking about various things from the Long Dark and trying to think if there's would be an equivalent mod potentially. And I immediately was like, oh yeah, ice fishing is a thing.
I don't think the lakes freeze. But there is a debuff in wintertime for fishing.
Right.
There's a mod here to remove the debuff for winter fishing. But
fishing would probably be a bit powerful if we left it without the debuff. That's why I was kind of like thinking ice fishing, because, you know, you have to like break a hole into the ice, have like a way to protect yourself from the wind chill out on the water or on the ice itself. Trying to remember how all this shit works in this game, man.
Layering clothing mod.
What else would be a good addition?
Common injuries mod content. You can add or remove it safely from games. This mod adds a random dice roll to most actions you deal in the game, and leading to possibly do damage to yourself and injure yourself while doing basic actions. Here's an actual thing for it. Like, upgrading weapons would be upper body. Woodworking has... It's just pain, cuts, and scratches, so nothing worse than a pain cut or scratch.
You know, it would be a good compliment to that if the dev was able to do it. Being able to take actions more carefully to reduce the chance, but take longer.
Oh, hang on, no, there's this thing. Hey, look at this. Pain, scratch, cut. Okay, you can get a fracture from... and or deep wound from dismantling, destroying, or chopping trees. That might be a bit much.
Yeah. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's like, I'd prefer if that kind of had a way to prevent yourself from doing something too stupid.
You gain immunity for a couple hours. I mean, there is no threat of fractures anywhere else in the game unless you fall off of buildings.
Yeah.
And you can add, so there's a skill multiplier. You have a base fail chance I can edit. You can edit the chance of right arm / leg injury. What's it called? Immune deficiency, how long you'd be immune to it. Pain screams, fatigue multiplier, fatigue threshold, and skill multipliers.
Right.
Things you can edit. Just because we need more things that are threatening.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of like, I kind of think maybe a way to like ensure yourself a little bit, like if you could take things slower, that would be a good way of preventing stuff from happening. But with all the option, there's probably a decent number of ways to make sure that like you're not just going to be near max level doing something and somehow still like break your arm.
Oh, there's a warming up mod. You can literally do an action to warm yourself up, like, like rub your hands together and shit like that.
Good. Yay. Alright, let's see what Dr. Bao wants today. Let's see him. 4 level 1 signals. That... Okay. You did alright, thank you. Let's see. I haven't played this game in a few days, so my brain is having, like, moments of a lag on what the fuck I'm doing. This one? whatever. Okay, 4 level 1s. A minute, that's not a level 1, that's a level 0. God damn it. Come here.
Oh, wait. Hypothermia doesn't kill you in the base game.
Oh, really?
Hypothermia would only reduce you to 1. There's a mod that makes it so hypothermia can actually kill you.
That's wild.
Are you down to add it to that?
Yeah.
I was like...
I mean, the cold's gonna be one of the major threats anyways. That is one of the dumbest ways I've ever turned a box over. And that will be today's test done. As far as I'm going to do it, because I refuse to go do satellites, god damn it.
Oh, that might be interesting. Fish farm. You can create your own farms using fish you find and making your own farm for fish inside.
As long as it's configurable so it's not overpowered. I assume it's also an electrical requirement.
I'm seeing. Mod adds farms to the game, allowing the players to create and maintain their own aquatic farms. With this mod, players can have different types of farms, collect them and add them for a pot for cooking. Build a farm requires you to read the magazine, can be disabled. A hammer and building materials. Player can build them on empty water squares near a shore, so you have to do it outside still. Fish food you add to the farms for the farm to produce items fish eat based on compost seeds, and the farm receives fish. There are 3 different farm types to produce different items. The bait farm to get bait, fish, and the fish farm and the crab farm to get crabs, lobsters, shrimp. Farm that produces shrimp / sells new tasty recipes for fish. I guess we'll just exclude that.
Yeah. Mushrooms, maybe? Would be something to look for if there's, like, something that has, like, edible mushrooms be a thing of some kind.
Oh, there's edible mushrooms, but you could just use foraging.
Yeah.
It's already a thing. You can't wait. I mean, I'm sure there might be some way to grow them, but...
The funniest thing is, I actually knew a guy who grew his own mushrooms that he ate. And the setup for that is shockingly, like, simple. But that was also a very different climate from what we're setting up, so... That was a dude from a tropical area. Damn, okay. That got really close without even me trying. That's nearly 100 at 1,000, so it's useless to do that. I seem to have dropped frames again.
Ah, here we go. Frostbite farming. Crops get damaged and die in low temperatures. Indoors, electricity on can protect crops. Heat source is required.
Okay.
I mean, there's no like hydroponic lighting and stuff like that. But
I guess we can just, you know, kind of house rule it that any indoor farming has to be kind of set up like it's greenhousing. Just for the sake of the challenge of it.
There's plenty of ways in the base game to preserve things already via like jars.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
To be fair, preservation is probably not going to be the hard part of food, given the eternal winter. Unfreezing things might be more difficult in all technicality. You know, is there a thawing system in the game?
Things can be frozen, yeah, and you have to unthaw them by heating them up.
Okay, cool. Based, Mr. Freeman? Based on what? Okay. How the hell did my clock end up on the ground? And upside down. What the fuck did I do? It is currently day 12, Friday. God.
Night vision goggles. That'd be cool if I could make that like extremely fucking rare. That's it.
Yeah. I haven't looked in a long time. Isn't there like something that allows you to change item spawn rates?
That would require me to go into like configs. But...
Yeah. Well, I was talking mod-wise. I just vaguely remember that, like, possibly being a mod, but it could be remembering something else. Or like a mod that had its own, like, spawn rate settings.
Repair any clothes, yes, please.
Yeah.
Craftable guns, not that we really need them, just cool.
Yeah. Jimmy, why the fuck you need a gun? There ain't nothing left. Gun cool.
Just add gun suicide.
If I have the item in my hand, please keep it as part of my inventory still game. Somehow. I'm literally holding a piece of scrap that I'm trying to put into a box to store it, And it's not in my character's inventory because it's technically in my hands somehow.
Refillable propane tanks.
Yeah. That's probably going to be really necessary. Actually, kind of weird that that's not just base game.
Well, you can refill things that take heat, but a heater mod, yes. Easy heater repair. Basically, metalworking makes it so you can repair heaters instead of not being able to do that. It's
probably won't matter too much, but
heat increases or decreases your heat regeneration based on your current weight, your body fat and stuff like that. Could be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not, just because we are probably going to be underweight a lot of the time.
Probably. I mean, technically, that's realism.
Yeah, but we have to draw a line somewhere between realism and convenience.
Yeah. To be fair, if we're running around in so little clothing to make that matter, we're probably dead anyways. That right now, my brain cannot comprehend this game's controls long enough to actually get anything done there. Ah, man. Trying to think of anything else to add to it. Because the whole animal system's not even in the game at that release, is it?
No.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to really do anything either way with that. So let's see. Still don't know what detector sensitivity, frequency, and quality even mean at this point. Or what kind of cosmetic mods you could find.
I have a ton already.
Ah, fair enough. What else? My brain is basically empty right now on basically all notions. So I think we have almost everything that, well, you know, in testing, we'll probably run into a couple of things we go, oh yeah, that should be a thing, and then look.
Can you go to this page URL?
What am I doing? Oh, that's what that does. Okay. Apparently I can grab the signal, like, triangulation thing outright and just move it myself. Okay.
Oh, you wanted schizophrenia. That's right. That's one
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not in this pack. That is one thing that is not in
yeah. Oh, you wanted schizophrenia.
How the fuck do you spell schizophrenia?
Schizophrenia?
Schizophrenia trait mod. There we go then.
I actually forgot how to spell it myself.
SCHIZO.
Right.
I just typed in schizo. That's all I did.
Just typed in schizo. Why'd it bring up a picture of me? You ever have a kid in school who got caught with the, hey, gullible's not in the dictionary? My school had a kid who did. He also became very unreasonably angry about it.
Alright, there you go. That's the updated one now.
Nice. Okay. Let me get that set. Cool. Now then, let's see here. Oh, that image is hilarious.
Which one?
The one you have on it. Or the little thumbnail. The tiny you with the giant shotgun. Okay. Describe. Oh my god, I got signed out on the browser again. God damn it. Good thing I set that signal to going. Okay, let's see here. Please do our 7-step verification process.
Suck my dick.
And yet somehow people are still able to bypass all the security features anyways.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, subscribe to all. Yes, overwrite. Yes, overwrite. There we go. Now then. Jet Zambinos. I just had a strong need to check to see if someone did something. Let's see, Project Zomboid Zambinos. Damn. Did I spell that correctly? Zambino.
Zambino.
Zambino. There appears to be 0 workshop mods that contain the word Zambino.
What about Zambambo?
My thought process was, man, imagine if somebody replaced all the zombies with Zambinos. But also, man, wouldn't it be really funny if somebody added Zambinos to Project Zomboid?
Shit. I'm still waiting for my patch version because I was using the unstable version. Because I was trying build 42 out, so I'm still waiting for my live patch version to finish.
Right. Alright, let's see. You're subscribed to items. Okay. That's appears to be good. Hopefully. Right. Ah, man. It has been a stupid last 2 months at this point. I thought things were going too well whenever all the paperwork I normally have to do was relatively painless this year in October.
What'd you say, sir? I'm sorry. I asked and then something happened and I couldn't hear you for a minute.
Oh, I'm just saying, man, it's been a stupid last 2 months.
I did hear that.
Yeah. Basically, it was just like, oh, all the paperwork I usually have to do in October was relatively painless. And then the internet shit has been happening for how long?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was just like, damn, can't catch a break this time of year. Dinky duck. I've been ignoring basically all the, like, announced trailers and shit and everything going around for, Tarkov. I'm waiting to just find out tomorrow if game launches well.
Yeah, basically.
It's kind of on the assumption of, well, can't be too much worse than its current state, right? Even though I know that's not true. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that somebody apparently did make a multiplayer mod for Voices of the Void. I don't know if that actually happened or not, or if I'm just, like, remembering something wrong. 'Cause I think I would have seen more people playing it if they did. Or if that was something somebody was currently working on. And the only thing I can say is, man, it would be very funny to see Hoshi and Edit play this game together.
Oh, dude, they would just not know what to do, man.
Well, Edit plays Voices of the Void quite, like, heavily. The funny thing would be Hoshi being there. I cannot imagine Hoshi trying to do any of the stuff in this game with any level of, like, not being goofy about it. You know me, it's probably a bad idea to open the entire thing to the outside world and then turn your back. World.
My buddy Noah just messaged me the return. I got him really into this game a long time ago.
Funnily enough, Project Zomboid is one of those games where it's like, yeah, I'm going to probably play the shit out of this, then put it down, and then like 2 years later pick it up and do the exact same thing again. And so far, I have never been wrong.
That's normally what I do too. Oh yeah, more random scenarios.
Oh, yeah.
More like things you can come across.
Yeah. Isn't one of the random things that is in the world coming across like Jason Voorhees?
Well, yes, that is one of them.
Yeah.
Reading is not boring, I need to add.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to go in because you have to enable all of these fucking. Oh, you have to go enable all of these mods.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to enable them, and then you have to build the server for them, so it takes a while.
Right. So... Oh yeah, I completed that signal and then I just stopped paying attention to it. Okay.
No, I forgot I had the only one cure mod. That's the only kind of cure quotation marks mod I liked. Where if you got bit on your arm, you can cut off your arm. And then you could like learn how to make prosthetics, stuff like that.
Right.
I had a character that lived for a really long time that lost their hand. And yeah, I ended up being a metal worker, and I full on remade my fucking hand. I was able to use my gun again.
Yeah. Okay, next signal, let's see. Whatever one's closest will do. I swear to God, in RuneScape, if I roll immediately after I get everything done another dungeon, I think I'm just going to cry. Signal disappeared. I just had another really funny thought. If there ever multiplayer version of this, get several people together, put it on the ambient thing, and then gaslight the shit out of someone who doesn't know it's on the non-horror version of the game.
Oh.
Like, get everybody but that one person in on it.
That could be funny.
If it works, yeah.
Yeah. It'd have to be somebody who is, like, not that suspicious of others.
Nobody we know.
Yeah.
Everybody we know is friends with Seki, so everybody is, like, skeptical.
Yeah.
There is no benefit of the doubt here, brother man.
That's the sad part, yeah. Are we fucking serious? Game. Oh my fucking God, number 3 is out again. Oh my fucking... You know what? I'm not catching a break in this game, am I? Fuck. Let's see here. Ow, ow, ow. Why have I been added?
To add every mod individually.
Yeah.
To the server.
Yeah, they probably should make a better way of doing that, shouldn't they?
Yeah, add all enabled mods, maybe? You know?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because I have to enable all of my mods, and then I have to go back through the list to basically select the ones I selected again.
Yeah. Why does CR3...
Luckily, you only have to enable all, because it won't let you. It won't let you use. It won't let you use mods that the server doesn't have enabled. So.
Yeah. Of course that damn thing had to fail just on the brink of night, too. What the shit? I will say, man, this game does a great job of the job simulation aspect of it. Well, I have to fix everything myself, and all my bosses are fucking useless.
One of my favorite mods to this day that I still think should be a base game feature. Breaking in.
Oh, yeah.
Crowbars can be used to break into locked doors.
Yeah. Once you play like a single game with that feature, man, it enters the mind every time you have a crowbar in a game and a door you need to get through. But so many games don't do that. Which, funnily enough, Pacific Drive actually has that as a feature for a lot of doors. No, normally I'd say, wow, my character literally slipped and fell at that distance of a fall. But no, it's the middle of winter, the sun is setting, I'm running, and I jumped. That's a far more reasonable, like, fall there. Oh, of course you're fucking hungry.
I'm only on E. It's it. Because it's alphabetical.
E. Alright, let's see here. It is... Damn. Go. There we go. The character going to starve to death out here. Brother, how many MREs can this man eat in a day and still starve to death? Average question for video game characters, I guess.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that I have trouble with in a lot of games. It's just like, man, I really wish you'd just balance around a more realistic food and water intake. And just make food, like, more properly balanced around that. Especially whenever the game gets kinda annoying with it. This game doesn't get that annoying, but... ugh. Oh, of course, it's all locked. Why wouldn't it be? My first death in this save file going to be just fucking starvation. That's a bush. I'm now too hungry to run. Damn. Hope I'm walking the correct direction. I also feel like sometimes devs don't understand what an MRE is.
Densely packed protein.
Yeah.
Depending on the MRE, it's either a meal, a one-day meal, or it's a several-day meal.
Yeah. They're calorie fucking dense usually. And so many games are like, oh, it's like normal food, but just slightly better. You'll need like 3 of them a day. It's like, no. No.
There are smaller MREs, but
Yeah.
the ones they're showing are like the full-size, like
Bag.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner ones. Or mostly like lunch and dinner, but...
Yeah. It's also funny.
Depending.
It's also funny just opening up like the MRE by putting it on the floor. And sometimes in this game, it's just a can and some crackers. Like, man, that's not an MRE. That's like maybe part of an MRE, but there should be way more, and they should be a lot more uniform. What is the worst game that I've played that had survival mechanics for like just awful food mechanics? Honestly, not gonna lie, Minecraft's is kind of just dog shit if you really think about it.
It's not meant to be survival, though.
Not anymore.
It's not a... It kind of just went with a more sandbox approach.
Yeah. It does strike me as just like one of those things of, yet another kind of like, yeah, you can tell the difference between the mindset of the devs now versus then.
Even Notch changed his mind on it. Like, saying, like, Microsoft changed the entire, like, identity of it is just wrong.
I do miss the old days of Minecraft where it had that, like, semi kind of dark atmosphere in a lot of spots.
That's why you and all the other boomers enjoy fucking, what's that game called?
Vintage Story?
Vintage Story.
You mean just a superior game to base Minecraft?
Oh, yeah, it's just Minecraft, but not meant for children.
The weird thing is it's actually got a shocking number of younger people who are also really into it. There's like this very specific set of...
That's always going to be a thing, though. You can't... It's like...
Well, I'm saying it's kind of weird that it's very specifically like 2 very disparate groups of people.
Okay.
Like there's like it's kind of odd just seeing all the like kind of people my age with my kind of autism liking the game, And then you see like the YouTube style like Gen Alpha kids also really enjoying the game. It's like, and it's for like similar reasons that really gets me and I find funny.
Sandbox time. Okay. Now I can actually start edit game settings.
Nice.
Population zombie count done. Time starting month. We can do July 9th at noon. You want day lengths to be longer or shorter? Because I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, that don't really even matter, does it?
Just keep it at an hour. 1 hour is 1 day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even sure it's gonna be that noticeable. Outside of like, you know, whatever way there is to keep track of time. God, if everything is like dark all the time, having like a watch becomes a lot more important, isn't it?
12, yes. Darkness during night, pitch black. Months since the apocalypse, 12. Fire spread, yes. Light bulb lifespan, that's fine. Nature.
Yay, a night where the power didn't go out. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention exactly what the fuck kept happening with that to anybody who's watching. Turns out you have to like slam the thing repeatedly to fully charge it back up, and there's no indicator towards that now. So I had this really stupid situation where I was basically not fully recharging the thing, and it was just enough to last a single day and then go out again. There's anything that I'd want to actually put as feedback, potentially, as like an official, like, just kind of submission of suggestion to the dev. Put a charge bar somewhere on that damn thing so I can actually tell if it's charged up all the way or not.
I normally do a skill modifier of 3 for multiplayer servers, just because it prevents you from having moments where you're basically bound from doing anything via skills.
Yeah.
So I usually increase that from anywhere to 3 to like 5 on the high end. But since there's no zombies, I'm okay with just 3 or even 2.5.
Yeah. Plus, you can't fast forward in multiplayer.
Yeah, that's kind of the big point.
So much of that game is reading books to like get the skill multipliers.
I'm gonna do all known on start because I still think it's dumb that you don't have a general idea of the county you fucking live in.
Yeah, as a person who is supposedly waking up in your house a lot of the time. How the fuck do you not even know, like, your local neighborhood? I can get not knowing past, like, a couple of areas. There really should be a setting for that, where you wake up with some basic knowledge of the surroundings, like roads, maybe a bit of the next town over, stuff like that. Something vaguely realistic. Hi, Zam. Okay, that's going... Oh, I need to turn this to this and see what they wanted. You did alright. Thank you, Dr. Bao. 5 signals of level 1. Okay. I have 3. One of these days, whenever I'm not doing anything specific, I should just, like, open this game up and look to see what I can change the controls to that makes sense to my brain. That one's finished. Okay, there's that one. We got this one going, but... right. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, there's an upgrade to just make this go immediately. Should look into how much those will cost me. Though right now I'm not sure what I'll do in this game once I actually have stuff automated. I have vaguely thought of doing something really stupid in this game. So you know how this game has like a TV and stuff you can set up and like it'll actually have you can like play files and shit on it?
Mm-hmm.
I've thought of vaguely just setting up a TV, streaming this and putting on like public domain horror movies.
Oh yeah, no, you told me about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna send that drone off because I don't like hearing it whirring in the background. That thing is fucking loud. I know one of the things I thought about if Frost was ever made to be properly stable, which, thanks Bethesda for making Fallout 4 even worse, is there is a mod for Fallout where you can actually basically do the kind of same thing, but repair the entire, like, drive-in theater. And have that giant drive-in thing, like, projector running actual files and shit. I thought about doing that, but the game would have to be way more stable, and thanks to Bethesda, once again, updating the game, quote-unquote, they have introduced a shit ton of new bugs and broken everything again. This is the second time they've done that, entirely for the purpose of trying to push paid mods on people more. Okay, those are done. Cool. What are those upgrades cost? Physics module. Automatic polarity adjustment. Automatically saves signal to database. Automatic signal processing. Remote keyboard. Global alert, spectrogam, storm filter. I feel like the first thing I should buy is this fucking storm filter. I went an entire week in this game, and it was daily storms, so I barely could get anything done some days. Of course, now that it's, like, not, it'll probably be perfectly fine and never do it again.
It didn't work immediately. God. Alright, I'm gonna have to set this up a little bit later, man.
Fair enough, man.
Maybe I'll hit you up again later if you want to play something like SC or something like that.
Yeah.
But God, I just don't. Right now, I just do not have the patience to troubleshoot mod pack.
Fair enough. After stream, I might sit down since I have it and check over it myself. Yep. I'm gonna need something to do while grinding.
You could also look over the
mods and
mods, and you can check the workshop and see if there's anything else you want to add.
Yeah. All right.
All right, buddy.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll see you in a little while.
Yep. All right. Quickly move myself from that. There we go. All right. All right. Now we can actually like kind of focus on the game. I say trying not to open RuneScape and mute it on the side because of reasons. I'm gonna need to check that signal. I don't trust it. Oh yeah, we're also in the middle of the night, so I can probably take a nap. But yeah. So now that it's been a little bit longer, I'll state something about the RuneScape grind again. I have sorta backlogged the tasks that I had to do. Sorta. I'm still working on them every time I play the game. And that was kind of the goal, was I was going to give myself a daily amount of kills to get on the ice giants and like be using magic specifically to level that and kind of just use the same method I was using while having another chunk for whenever that just started wearing on my mind. Well, I rolled a chunk that basically kind of fully makes that not really even an issue, and not in the way you may think. I rolled Musa Point. Do you want to know what my entire goal in Musa Point is? Let me quickly just go over to the chunk picker so I can tell you. So, Cooking 65 is still, like, on the list. Magic 55 for High Alk is still on the list. There is a quest task for Pirate's Treasure. And Fishing 50, catch a raw swordfish. And Fishing Collection Log, catch the big swordfish. All rolling that did is give me a fishing grind. I am basically just doing the same thing now, but fishing for swordfish, which is easier and better health restore. And it's also a way that I can make money selling those. So all it's done is speed up the other grind. Kinda really funny that it did that, frankly. So yeah, it's not even like, oh, I've backlogged the tasks. No, I'm still working on them. It's just slightly easier for me to do now. It still has the painful problem of me going, oh yeah, I'm getting fucking bored going through, like, just fishing, cooking them, selling items, buying runes, fireball, fireball, fireball. So I'm still just doing that in the background while I do other stuff a lot. I will say I might do a stream of, like, grinding out, potentially, we'll see how many ice giants with magic, but I'm going to have to do a money grind first for that. And, basically, yeah, I've just been buying shit tons of, runes and, like, fishing. And cooking the fish, because I can also kind of sell those whenever the fishing shop gets too full and I'm not making much of a profit. So yeah, my attempt at mercy was in fact just slight mercy, but not really that much. So, we're in the burger dream again. 1 second. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to turn off those dreams because they're kind of just annoying me at this point. I see. Yeah. But yeah, it's... Like I said, I had a plan before then, and now we're just kind of still doing the exact same thing, so I guess it kind of worked out a little bit. Because realistically, my main goal was, at the very minimum, 100 casts per day would still be the money grind, but like I said, it doesn't even matter what I was thinking now because it's the same thing. Just I'm able to go somewhere with different music. Grinding any of the mini games? Yes, and... So here's the thing. Depends on the minigame. I've already stated outright that I'm not doing any PvP. I just genuinely hate RuneScape PvP. If I'm ever going to do PvP, it will have to be a minigame. But even then, I just don't want to ever do PvP, so there's a pretty good possibility I never do any of the PvP minigames. Now, the reason why it's important to specify the PvP ones, pest control is right there. We can roll pest control, potentially. Mind you, it'd have to be 2 rolls at once, because the arena itself is a separate chunk. But if I get both of those, I'll probably do it. Because that's not PvP. I would also do forestry. So, yeah, it's basically yes and yes. Okay, that's running. Like, I don't have a problem with, say, forestry or the Motherlode Mine or any of those grinds. Especially because those two in particular are fairly easy AFKs. Some of them I'd have to probably think about, but though, as long as it's not one of those things where I'm making basically no progress and I'm looking at multiple months of sitting there basically getting nothing done. I guess you are doing Iron Man. Is kind of risky. IDK about Temperos? No idea. If they are even available on Iron Man either. I know very little about modern RuneScape. It's old school RuneScape. So, you also have to remember there's Iron Man and then there's like the other Iron Mans. I can die. I have died in the game already, by the way. I kinda AFK'd myself to death a little bit earlier today. Doesn't really matter. As for if it's available or not, generally, as far as I know, every minigame is in fact able to be done by Iron Man. I know because I've watched, like, other Iron Man challenge, like, videos of the similar sort do stuff. But yeah, Iron Man can die. It doesn't matter for that. You haven't lured people around for half an hour just to run into high-level enemies that deletes you first. It's still a modern version of old-school RuneScape, which to me is when Slayer and Agility got added. Fair enough. Speaking of Slayer, by the way, that's one of those things that is kind of in a weird spot for Chunkman accounts. Basically, most Chunkmen spend most of their time locked out of Slayer because of tasks. So I don't know if I'll ever actually get to do anything like that, but yeah. Basically, Slayer is one of those tasks that is almost required to be backlogged because it just self-locks a lot. Okay, I need to be doing this. My brain just kind of turned off for a moment while I talked about that. Also, hi, Warloader. Radar 1 is down, right? Damn it. That's actually really annoying. Okay. I'm gonna let this finish, send these off, take a really quick break to grab some water, and then probably continue. There we go. But yeah. I also don't know where I stand with a lot of the boss content. I know right now it's basically impossible, so I'm not worrying about it. But let's say I get the mole boss as like a task. That's apparently one of the easier bosses, so I'd have to potentially look at it. And I'm not incredibly certain about any of it. Like, I've literally never done a single boss raid, anything like that in RuneScape. And I don't know what the rules with Iron Man are for a lot of them because they're supposed to be multi-people things. I don't know. There's a strong possibility that at some point I just have to, like, wait and then do a bunch of boss grinds at the same time. Which, That might be something I do if I get to a certain point and just have, like, a shit ton of stuff to do. The sun looks tiny at this time of day. I also know stuff like Mahogany Homes, which is the construction minigame, is another one of those that sends you out to a lot of places and soft locks a lot. Okay, hi Lynx. I will take a really quick, like, maybe 2 or 3 minute break. I will be right back. I need to get more water. Be right back. I am fairly sure, though, that pest control can be done, and I have looked at it a little bit. Mostly just to make sure of a couple of things. If we do roll pest control at some point, which strongly possible, we get the first area pest control. Whatever, fine. It includes a bank slot. We wouldn't really have a lot of tasks to do there yet, though, because of the nature of what it is. The arena is a second chunk, So basically, if we roll the pest control island, I am pretty sure we just get a bank and then like have to wait until next roll to see if we get the rest of it to worry about it. Anything that is that far off too, I've just not looked much into it outside of that it is a safe mini game. Dying in it doesn't count as like a proper death. You don't lose anything. And it is not PvP, so yeah. Package received, 50 points. 4 of 5 signals. Well, 5 signals of level 1. Did I not send 5 signals of level 1? God damn it. Okay. I'm not going to spend any of my money yet. We still have stuff to do. Yeah. I'm still more worried about Intrana over anything. Oh. Okay. Fucking. I'm gonna turn this one off. I'm not fucking doing this. Yeah, no, I fucking hate that. Bag. Asif. If could it. I fucking. Hey, did you know my memory's pretty bad? You're about to find out how bad. Simon says I don't overtly hate, I just hate having to try to remember things, especially whenever it changes every single time. This, though? Oh my fucking god. I hope this gets removed from the game. Yeah, the maze minigame I'm going to turn off. Thinking, what other tiles unlocked because we rolled Musa point? Since we're not doing too much at the moment. Oh yeah, I need to head towards that one though. SV.target CR1. Yes, these keep going out on me. Oh yeah. Funnily enough, both sides of Remington are available to roll now. Because Musa Point has a tiny little corner, apparently, that I can walk through past the church square, through that and up to the other side. I don't know anything about that square. I have literally no idea what's in that. Outside of, I think, another boat. But, there's actually a lot of those boats in the port town that we can't even take. Like, they don't open up a new rollable point at all. Because part of the rule set is, oh, you can't roll something through, like, a fast travel method if there is a path that you can walk to it through the normal game. Like, you have a path on the overworld. I have such trouble with the controls of this game, man. This game has the biggest control problems for me. I hate people making completely unique control schemes. I really do need to buy physical upgrades for a bunch of shit just to make sure it works more regularly. Especially the power. I've barely played this game in this update, and man, I've already had to fix the power so many times. I keep dumping points into generator, longevity thing, whatever it was. At least that's what I assume to be. And it still just is not going great. Also, one of these days, I'll be able to buy the robot and have it do... Really? That hurt you? You useless piece of shit fucking Euro-designed, gas-inefficient, battery-dead, ugly machine. I completely forgot what I was saying. God damn it. Yeah. I need to buy the robot, though. Buy the robot and have it do all of that. All the fuses are broken. That did not help me. That's the reverse of where we started. One of these days I'll learn how to do this fast. I genuinely don't know how to do this. Primary thing is just getting it to where you have an even, like, 6 on both sides. There we go. Sure, that won't cause a problem ever. Oh yeah, I need to see if my alien cat creature trap worked. You know, those things that don't exist. Aliens. Zelda music. Wait, that's not Zelda music. That's Christmas, stupid. That's still wrong. Close, but wrong. There you go. Hello, awkwardly placed fence. What are behind you? Did bring food with me for once, right? Like 2 crackers, I guess. That's probably not great. I do see something over there. Okay. I think I need to bring something over here to climb over this. Yeah. This vaguely reminds me of what the government tried to do to me at first. You know, flipping fence through a tree. Very government activity. What's that? Oh, that's the pathway. Whatever. I think I've ran around this entire thing. Well, they've actually managed to put up a fence for once, and it actually go all the way around. Huh. That's Stonehenge I see over there, by the way. Really hard for me to tell what I'm looking at. I just see a bunch of rocks, basically. It kind of looks like Stonehenge. Okay. Fascinating, anyways. You think this goes? Oh, different sound effect. Neat. Oh. It's just like this nice little scenic overlook with a demon goat. What? William the Protector. And may the hungry be fed, may the weak be defended, and my enemies shall perish. In the memory of the Great One, the one who protects us. Cannot be used. Okay. I don't think the goat will mind if I just take this with me. Listen, you can't build a fence somewhere around me and not have me instantly desiring to find out what's on the other side of it. It's almost a habit at this point. Is that a fence or a bush? I think that's a bush. No, that's a fence. Hello. What are you? Ah, hello. Now, how do I get in here? They've hidden a lot of things from me, haven't they? Okay. I'm missing tools that I'm going to need to do this very clearly. A single bench will not do. Oh, fuck. Now I'm thinking about it, and I need to look up what pest control even has. Like, I know every minigame basically has its own big set of stuff. So anytime we would roll a minigame, it would still be a grind that we would have to do. But still. That's just something I'll probably do a little bit later. I like the snow. Makes everything a lot easier to see. Campers? Easier to see. Monsters? Easier to see. Dropped wallets? Okay, maybe depending on when it was dropped, because otherwise it might get buried in the snow, you know, but hey. Oh, there it is. Wow, I guess I couldn't look up. I'm sure this will work. Ah! Oh, the river's frozen. Right. Hey! You know what I need to do? I need to upgrade this too, so it doesn't explode every single time I, like, slap it against the wall. I hate this thing so much. This. Just awful. You know what else I could do? Now that I think about it. I can do something. I think I have enough money for it. Let's find out. Oh yeah, I guess. Okay, that's cooldown error. Good. Okay. Okay, so supposedly everything's fixed now, right? Right? Thinking about pizza, by the way. You know, something I always think about, but I'm thinking about it right now. I think I might have pizza later. Yeah, I think I might have pizza later. There's a temptation I have right now to open RuneScape and have it muted in the background. But I still have to do so much work around here. You know? Okay, I guess I fucked that up a little bit. There. Now you can find it, right? You know what my brain is telling me every time I see this doing this? Have you ever seen the Evangelion opening, but it's all like triangles? Yeah. That's what my brain is doing right now, is just playing Evangelion music as I'm looking at this. There we go. Okay, we'll get that running. God, how many is he going to ask me for tomorrow, I wonder? I'm not gonna lie, part of me kinda wants to just start ignoring his, stated requirements for a little bit and just give him the tapes. I could really use the money right now. I know there's also other ways I could be earning money, too. I am aware of that. That's 200. Okay. We never ordered a lighter, did we? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda just want to be able to sit back for a little bit and, like, do this stuff. Like, be able to sit down in the chair and just, like, work. I know it's a little bit weird to say, but... Tired of going outside. I just want to do my job. Wow, that was further up, is it? Yep. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Especially because we never actually get the job done right somehow. Notably, you can turn down the pace of days too. After a certain point, you can set the seasons, the weather, all of that after a certain number of days. Vaguely tempted to do that. Oh, that's just the weird ambient music again. Okay. Alright. I don't know, though. Can also make it always foggy as well, so, eh. Light flickered over there for a second. Interesting. Ice cream sounds good too right now, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I've set it to where the week should change. Like, the season should change every week. Should. That's hail. It's hailing. Okay. Hey, we really are basically out of anything other than what they send us, huh? I mean, I could just start breaking open crates, too. Why not? Save error, the fridge door is open. I swear to God, that... Okay. That... Huh. Okay. Save error, the fridge door is open is a new one to me. Boy, I sure hope you don't expect me to do that one thing still. Oh wow, you do. Wonder how many he's gonna ask me for today. I hope it's like 1. I know you can also set how much he asked for and how difficult that is. I'm not going to lie, part of me kinda wants to fuck with that a little bit, but, I also wish you would tell me how much that was done already. Just by looking at them on there if they're stopped, but whatever. Alright. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like maybe I just need to sit back for like a couple of in-game days, do the bare minimum work, and just kind of save up a bunch of shit. Sure, he's gonna get kind of pissy at us, but I kind of don't care. $361 though. That's already done. Interesting. Okay. I'm not even checking signals anymore, man. I'm not even looking at what they are. I'm just putting them away immediately. Alright, what is, like, your next thing you want me to do, Dr. Pow? 5 level... Okay, whatever. Raquel, your performance wasn't the best, so we cannot give you the full complete reward. There are your 200 points as bonus. Try to be more efficient. Okay, let's see. I mean, upgrading that would help with some money, but... I'm assuming upgrading this is helping us, though. I'm assuming. Remote keyboard. Okay, that's what that's about. Okay. Right. Sure. All of our achievements aren't working. I could grab the key changer thing. Yeah. Kinda don't want to. Let's see here. Coordinate triangulator. Radar radial search. Radar radius. Radar color. Lightning protection. Log tapes compression. Not sure what that does. Server upgrade. Individual server stability. Is that permanent now? Like, is that permanent upgrades now, or what? Because I kind of hope it's permanent. Spectrogram. Turn the spectrogram off. Storm filter, global alerts, signal processor, autosave signal, automatic polarity adjustment, automatic signal processor, autosave. Okay. Might as well start upgrading a little bit of that too. Okay. I'm sorta upgrading a little bit at random, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what half of this stuff actually does, to be frank. But hey, whatever. A lot of the unknown signals we also have to kinda upgrade more, I think. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm kinda half wanting to just sit back and do some stuff and waste time a little bit. I feel like I've been doing a lot of stuff in this game that I actively am just kinda tired of. Okay. Off you go. It's good that it sticks around and I can put stuff back into it after we're done messing with stuff, though. That's good. Physical module, auto-saving database. Ah! Okay, that didn't go there, did it? Why not? Okay. Do you not go to that, then, I take it? What about this one? Wait. Really? That didn't... What? Let me guess something here. Let me guess. Let me guess. I have a feeling I know what I did wrong here. I have a feeling. I'm not sure, but something that tells me. Har har. Uh-huh. I hope I'm right. I hope I don't immediately just hear everything explode. Okay. Listen, it only took me like 3 tries putting my finger in the socket. I'm sure that's better than a lot of people. I say, hoping. Alright. So now we get to try this out. Let's see here. Okay. Is there anything else I need to say about what I was doing with, RuneScape? Are you... One is dead again? Seriously? I'm not going to lie, that's starting to become a massive pain in the ass, because why is that breaking every single day now? Am I forgetting to, like, slap a button 17 times again or something? Man... I'm actually starting to get irritated by that. Can I turn that mechanic off? That should not be happening that many times. Oh yeah, I guess there is one thing I can say. Yeah, I did get the, Mithril Square Shield, and no, it doesn't help prevent me taking 7 damage regularly from the Ice Giants. Son of a bitch, man. Really? Can I turn that off? I'm actively starting to become irritated that keeps happening. Like, literally daily. Here. I'm saving and I'm going to go see what I can and can't turn off. Fatal error. Apparently the game. That's the answer to what I can and can't turn off the entire game. Okay. Great. So, let's see him. But yeah, my basic plan right now with RuneScape is to just continue grinding out the money, buying up runes, and I don't know, maybe a stream I do of it at some point. Code 1, okay. Is just going to be me just having a shit ton of the runes saved up and doing that and seeing if we can't kind of get some of that stuff done. I don't know. Alright, difficulty normal, physical damage, daily task fine, no. Permanent seasons, change weekly, daily speed, permanent rain and fog, food spoilage, food fatigue, physics events, lights out minigame, enable radio tower decay. That, okay. Wow, we're 1 day left from being able to turn that off. It's literally just the case that it keeps going out every day, and apparently hitting Alt will destroy a fuse because it's a debug thing. So if it wasn't for it being a debug command, I wouldn't be as annoyed, but I think because all the fuses keep breaking in them, it's just going out constantly. Those are running, yes? Okay. So yeah. That's just kind of why I'm like, I don't want to mess with it. This I'm kind of okay with now. I kind of like that that actually is that way. It's grown on me, basically. I forgot to turn off the maze minigame. God damn it. Let's just go ahead and SD cal all. Make sure all of those get nice and functional again. I don't know, I kind of want to turn on the super fog, too. Sierra is not responding. Okay. Email. Oh. Just... God. I was going to buy cleaning stuff, but Jesus Christ. Can we? We can't. Okay, we can buy one. Sure. Sierra is down, is it? Fuck. Okay. You know what? If we are just waiting. What is it that you want? What are the three? Juliet, Whiskey, Quebec. God damn it. I kind of want to turn off them having trouble too. I'm not going to lie, I'm just getting really sick of going outside in this game. I kind of just want to be able to sit in here. Come on. That back up. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how to waste some time here. Like, I know there is ways to make them last longer and all that, but those are all like physical component upgrades, aren't they? ATV upgrade belt. What does this do? Will not be ejected from... Okay, that's funny. Storm filter, spectrogram, automatic signal saving, B-box, portable metal detector, car battery, server upgrade. I need to buy one of these just to see what it does. And see if it's like a permanent upgrade. If it's a permanent upgrade, cool. If not, then it's still a massive waste of money. You know what we can do to waste a little bit of time? There's my hammer. Let's see, where are some of those boxes at? Especially the ones that have been getting in the way. These are fine, I don't mind those. Actually, I just thought of a funny way to play the game. What if we literally never left the base? What if you, like, do a challenge where you have to survive 100 days with literally never going outside? A lot of stuff would get broken immediately, yeah. And you wouldn't be able to do a lot either. You're kind of at the mercy of a lot of RNG too, potentially. You can reach the drone from inside, can't you? I believe you can. Okay, there's that. There's another MRE. Wonder how possible it would be to do. Also, sorry for the horrendous noise. I can't really do this any easier as far as I know. Oh, that's a trash pile. I was really hoping that was actually food. Oh no, I'd have to look around and see just how much there is about this place. No idea. I think you can turn off certain events. Yeah, you can. It's also not like there isn't actually quite a bit of food sitting around. There we go. So I just picked up that wood debris, didn't I? Yeah. Drop that. There we go. Grab that. Okay, there we go. Oh god, the fact this guy can't pick up stuff he so easily knocks over. I hate this, that they did that. Whoever they are, I hate that. Put this back down, cool. Various cans of food. Main problem is those would require a can opener. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. Do I have anything where I can store these easily? Technically, yes. Just gonna start throwing food items I have in here, because why not? There we go. Okay, I didn't know my flashlight was still on there for a second. Great. I know the protagonist will eat bugs, too. Disgusting as it may be, they'll eat bugs, so there's actually a possibility there. The moment power goes out as well, you lose a lot, don't you? I feel like you would probably have to do certain things to try to keep the power on as long as possible. Like, you'd have to turn off a lot of this. Playback is probably the least important here, isn't it? Yeah. Imagine you flip playing off and the game just crashes. Sorry, I have dumb thoughts sometimes like that, and I don't know where they come from. Is it day 15 yet? No? Okay. God. I'm kind of just talking full default settings, though. Like, all events, everything. How long could you survive without leaving base? How much is a Kerfus? Because the moment power goes out, you wouldn't be able to buy anymore. Click on an item slot that... What? Oh. I'm sorry, my brain didn't work right for some reason. You'd not be able to charge it anymore, would you? But you'd need to get one of these immediately, I think. So, actually... I could just do that myself, can't I? I know those little shits get fucking stuck really easily, though. I'm not sure. I'm really just not sure. You'd have to find a way around certain things. But I feel like somebody who's like really good at the game probably could manage it. But you need something to stop power going out, which I'm not sure is if possible, or if you could get the money that quickly. Ow. Ow. You'd have to. Outright just need something that'd be able to go turn the power back on somehow. That sounds like it'd have to be a lot of safe scumming now that I think about it. Sending Kerfus probably would be the worst part because that thing gets stuck, so... Would allow you to use the drone. You, like, the idea is that you don't physically leave the area, no. I guess using the drone... Let's see, I have to check that, actually. Here, let's go. See some stuff. Because there is the remote drone, yeah. I want to check something really quickly here, too. Where is it? Okay. Here, because we can. Give me these. It is outside? Yeah. Well, I want to figure something out here. If you can't reach the drone, you're kind of already fucked, aren't you? Can you reach the drone from here? Let's find out. Trying to move all the trash inside and not outside for whenever I start recycling again. Because I don't know if it's even possible if you can't, like, use the drone. Unless there's, like, some sort of crafting recipe thing. Okay. Yeah, you cannot reach the drone. And you'd have to deal with it whirring constantly out here. And then sending it back. That's the funny thing. There you go. Have some potatoes. Pretty much have to get that close, which, yeah, that's firmly outside. Unless there's stuff you can craft in particular. Like, there's still a lot you can craft. That's kind of just the thing, though. What could you manage to get away with? I need to know what the crafting recipes are. Just make an exemption for the drone? Well, here's the thing. The idea would ultimately be to determine a couple of things and their possibility. You'd probably have to make an exception for the drone, though, yeah. Okay, let me check something really quickly, though, out of curiosity. What version is this? Voices of the Void, crafting recipes. I'm curious. Okay. Metal, scrap, plastic. Okay, scrap. Okay. Glow sticks. Glow stick gamer. For 3 of those. 3 paper scraps is a notebook. 1 rock, 1 stick is a weapon. 1 electrical scrap and 1 metal is 4 drives. 2 hook pieces and a rubber scrap. Okay. 1 hook. Half hook. MRE fishing bait. Cheese, Kerfer. 3 Kerfer parts, 1 Kerfer wheel, 1 Kerfer color. Yeah, okay. 7 fishing rod parts, 1 mushroom innie, 2 batteries, 1 dingus and 1 broomba. Dingus broomba. Kerfer gamer. Yeah, there's not a lot you could craft in terms of, like, that. So, yeah, you'd probably have to make... Could build a tunnel with the crates. That's also something you could probably do and technically not be outside. What defines outside is the ability to, like, look up and see the, sky outside, because that would technically mean this is not inside, but it is. I'm sure it's just like, yeah, you'd have to make an exception for the ability to actually just step outside to actually access the drone. Otherwise, you can't do basically anything besides survive off of what food is in here. And I imagine it'd already be an incredibly difficult thing to do in the first place. I'm kind of surprised there's only so much you can craft, too. I was expecting way more. So that's how much we made from potato, is it? Okay. Three potato. 3 points. Okay. Let's see here. God. $500 for a meatball. $20 for a taco. Milk bottle, baking tray. Okay. Camera bad. Food box. Essential for keeping your life alive for some time. Yeah, okay. No favoriteds, obviously. I know Edit would have a lot more insight to its viability. Yeah. It's the kind of thing that I think is generally possible. if you can just get the money together in time to be able to make sure your lights never go out. Or you can repair it with, like, something at a distance. That would be the main concern. Also, technically, I guess, if you, like, want to be technical about it, whenever it comes to the idea of you never actually leaving the base, you could technically say you're just not allowed to, like, leave the little area surrounding it, like, past the fence and outside of the parking lot. They were here. Oh, they didn't give an answer, though. Yes, by the way. I did put all of that there in the half-hearted attempt to see if it actually worked. Like, you could walk around technically outside and still be at base, as long as you don't, like, go past, like, where this thing is to the water, probably. Or depending on how you define stuff. Know what I mean? There's a lot that technically... Yeah. Might open you up to farming. Yeah. Hell, technically you could probably farm, mind you, on the roof. Too. Or, like, in certain spots, I think. But yeah. Technically the roof is outside, but you know what I mean. That one door was openable. You could technically... Like, what is that spot? It just all depends on definition. What? What was that? Oh. I see what happened there. God damn it. Stupid trash. I feel like you'd be able to set up planter boxes along this and it technically work because, you know. But I don't know if that actually is how it works or not. I also have a decently large amount of food around. All things considered. What is that? Disc box. Oh, hey. Nice. I don't know how useful that is, but I'll take it. Disc box. Do we have discs? Is that a thing we have access to still, technically? Hmm. Man, I'm really bad at that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect that to work, but you never know. I kind of just want to clean, I'm not gonna lie. Cinder block. Welding mask. Spatula. I just want cleaning supplies. Miscellaneous sanitary. Garbage bags. Mop. A mop and a mop bucket are $360 together. Oh my god. Plunger. Okay. Explosion of this rocket spreads a compound in the air which triggers rain to form. Interesting. I'm gonna pass out and nap for a few hours. Hopefully not a 12-hour ordeal. I'll catch the rest of the VOD, or if you're still going, take it easy. Later, man. Water hose, wooden cutting board, water street, go seat, compost, bean jar. Fishing, gardening, sanitary, other. Accumulator battery? Okay. Decor. God, there's so much here I don't know what is. We need $500. That's what we need. The worst part is having just upgraded the damn thing, and this is now broken. So we're kind of just waiting. So everything but one is working. That's even worse. How long have I been going? I don't know if I was planning the stream very long today, mind you. I was just kind of in one of those moods of I should stream to make sure that my internet is working more properly now. I don't like the way this controls at fucking all. I just want it to be one of those things where I can drag a line along and actually, like, you know, place it down, but no. Why am I allowed to click that if it doesn't actually do that? It's not that bad, it just needs to be better. Like, the way that works just kind of sucks. Also, a lot of this trash does not have a use to me. What am I doing that causes that? 1 second. I can run straight into the doors. Okay, how about the walls? No. Just the doors, I see. I am a goddamn cartoon character. More so than usual. Oh, that's right, I'm carrying around random shit now, aren't I? Would you please just count it as in my inventory for putting stuff away? Or better yet, let me put it in there if I'm holding it. I'm still going to fuck up because I don't understand the controls inherently still, but you know. Always looking around this place is an upsetting event because there's still so much more trash that I can't do anything with. I kept reminding myself over and over again to buy a lighter for a very specific reason, and then I still haven't done so. I want to repair this place so bad, but I do not have the money to do so! Because a janitorial closet apparently doesn't exist in this world. Okay. The day over yet so I can actually turn off that annoyance? You know, me talking about me. Average day. Average life. Current year. Ah. Current location. Ha ha. Current day, current year is, I think, the actual quote. So I can't save if that's open, apparently. Some way to fix this, was there? Somehow? Wrong tool. You're the wrong tool. Ah. Okay. You thought I was immediately going to start touching things in there, didn't you? I thought about it. I didn't. Also, yes, I am actively just letting the, doors stay open. I am that unafraid. A lot of this game doesn't actually have that horror element to me, especially not anymore. Now, if I was playing story mode, I might be more cautious, obviously. I see. The AC's not working. Good to know. Nice save. Bet I could take that off there somehow. Oh, yes. Ever just realized that, aliens could be watching you sleep? Well, they can do that anyway if they exist, which they don't, so don't worry about it. There's no such thing as aliens. They aren't real. Did you count that out aside? If that door opened, like that one there, you could probably do something with that area a little bit more. I have to hit the button. Battery. Oh. Did I throw that on the ground or something? Ow. Okay. Now then, what the fuck? I came up here partially to look at this because I feel like I should be able to close that somehow. Realistically, we need to get into that one thing, don't we? The bunker. Actually, there's a lot of things I really should attempt to get into. Huh, that is the most fear I had, and it was a visual bug. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that was uncomfortable looking. Damn. Didn't it used to be the case if you just, like, slammed the buttons enough, it'd open eventually? I feel like that was something. What are you? Hello. What are you? You know, you gotta rile up your, basement scorpions. And centipedes. Wherever that goes. Honestly, I don't know. Huh. There's so many little doors that are just not letting me through that annoy me. My wrench! Where'd it go? Damn it. Forget that I drop everything every time I fall over. I've lost the wrench. Oh no. Oh, I lost the wrench in the bushes, didn't I? Oh, fuck. Can I rip these up? I don't care about topiary. I don't have a wrench anymore, do I? Oh. Oh. Damn it. Where'd it go? I'm an idiot. This is my fault. I know. Where'd it go? I've lost it. I've lost the wrench. Well, okay. Oh, man. That's stupid of me. Hello. I did not know this was here. Are you the basement? Hello? Fuck's sake. 3-1. 31. Day 31? Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. Dropped my stick. Give me that. Mm-hmm. God, all the trash around me. Aggravation endless. So yeah, there's a lot of locked doors I don't know what is up with. Sure, Edit has already found his way into every, like, one of them, though, somehow. I really want to clean that up. In particular, that annoys me quite a bit. What? What are you afraid of? Don't be. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing out there. Except me. Huh. Anyways, we're sleepy, so we go sleepy now. Yay, sleeping! Yay, sleeping! And in bed. There we go. Simple, right? I'm still thinking about pizza, I'm not going to lie. And also, I have managed to not open RuneScape. I'm doing a good job of not actively doing that thing I want to do. I'm not looking for praise. I'm just confirming that I'm somehow managing. Ow. Don't call it a gamer nest. Smile your the word. Need to make pizza again? I just like pizza. I don't like that being open. Thought that was on for a second. Is it still? It's still day 14. God. Okay. Just kind of maintaining the servers at this point. Okay. There we go. Cool. We are getting paid every time we maintain these, at least. Like $5, but still. Do I have enough for one of those upgrades? Yeah, I do. That's something I want to actively test. Because if we can plug in these upgrades and they're permanent, then cool. I'd imagine they're not, like, very expensive due to the fact that you'd need so many of them, and they do so little like that, but still. I am gonna turn off the triangulation braking, though. I'm just tired of that. Braking literally every day at this point. At least until, like, the fuse breaking thing is no longer an issue. Because I think Edit is right, and that every time I've been hitting Alt to Alt-Tab and look at something, it's been breaking one of the fuses. There's nothing to fear in the dark of night. But there's plenty to fear in the brightest light. Okie dokie. So let's see, server upgrade kit. Did I not pick it up? What? Yeah, I need to get some of this stuff out of my inventory. You. Get up and put it down. Screwdriver, okay, stick, battery, car keys, hammer. Gas can, we can just put over here. Did I fuck that up? God, our shadow is wrong. Did I drop it on the ground? What? My upgrade kit. There it is. Server upgrade tier 1. Let's try not to electrocute ourselves this time, I say, immediately going to do so. Ah, okay, they are shoved in here then. So these are not the same way that this was before. You know what? I'm going to go out to the nearest spot and see what I can do with this. There we go. Cool. That's back now, by the way, funnily enough. Yeah, I don't care. Shush. Whichever one of them's closer. But yeah. Nice log, fuckface. Which one's closest? It's hard to tell in the dead of night. Okay, this one's right here, though. Okay. Let's see here. Run all the way over here. I really do hope that this game has inspired other devs to make, like, proper games like this. Okay, we can shove these in here. Okay. Cool. So that should mean that one works better, yes. Alright. So, yeah, apparently those are a thing. Good to know. Where are we? Kilo. Okay. I need to actually start kind of remembering which ones are close. Just on the off chance that we're in, like, walking distance from one. For the dailies. Just 'cause money. Although I'd still rather never have to do that. Yay! Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Yay! I keep taking the zip drive with zero intent to ever actually use it. I wonder if I could rip those apart for parts and sell those instead. Just make sure to put all of this down. Turn that off, grab, put that in there, grab this, do that. Yoink. Yoink. Alright, there we go. Wonder what the compressor thing does for that. Okay. So we're officially past day 14. Nice. It's nice that it actually tells us how many days it's been. Okay, what do I want to do right now? It's been 3 hours. Today was a test stream more than anything. There's some stuff I kinda do need to do. You think they'd pay us if we gave them the computer parts back from here? Oh wow, we have more entities about the place, do we? Okay, trying to calculate this out. One of them's us. One of them was the drone. One of them is the ATV. Yeah? So, 3 is the normal number for there to be. Nice. Can't turn the radar off. Okay. Fair enough. I should get up and do stuff. Kinda don't want to. Moisturize. $50. Let's see. Ah, god damn it. All to hell. Okay. I mean, would kind of the smart thing to do be to buy 3 of these, go out, get the satellite data, install one into each of them, and kind of just keep doing that until you run out of ones that you can install more into? Let me see more about it. Upgrades individual server stability, yeah. At that point, you probably would have a pretty decently stable set of satellites that you wouldn't really have to worry about ever again. Oh, man. No, I'm not going to lie. I kind of think uninstalling all the server upgrades in here and moving them to the satellites would be funny. Because the more these break down, the more you actually are kind of able to make some more money. You really shouldn't be in here. I really should not keep a full thing, like, any amount of gas within that room. Okay, that's what I heard. This thing is fucking useless. Like, it does what it's supposed to. It moves stuff around, but it's useless. Have the chairs been moving, by the way? Or is that just me? What the hell is this for? Okay. Oh, there that is. I don't know if I can set this on fire. I really want to set this on fire. I want a lighter. I have a question. And I'm about to find out. It's stupid, but I'm curious. I don't like that I can't just take things out of that normally. That's kind of dumb. I don't know if this stuff is worth literally anything. If it is, cool. I think they'd buy my stick. Not that I'd sell it, but do you think they'd buy sticks? It is my stick, though. I'm not selling it. Okay, then. God, I want Dr. Bao to just yell at me over the internet for doing this. I guarantee you this is not worth doing. Somehow I know it won't be. It'd be better to just turn those into, the cassette? The drives, that's the word. Alright. Then again, I also want to fill that thing with trash and send it back to him, just to see what he says. Live to win, till you die, till the light fades from your eyes. Oh yeah, I need to turn that one thing off, don't I? Yeah, let's wait for the email to see what happens, though. Okay, did I just make several $100s? That is actually not bad. That's more than he's paying us a day half the time. I have plans. I have plans. Where the fuck is the lighter? Lighter. Yes. I need to recycle and get more money. I need to do that. I have this feeling that this is not going to get me anything, to be honest. I just want to deal with the trash. I'm not going to lie. Now that I know I can recycle and make shit tons of money off of that, comparatively, I'm gonna start recycling more. Holy shit. Let's see here. Like, wow, I'm actually going to get paid for cleaning up, technically. I'm sure this isn't going to go horrifically wrong, though. They get lost. This has been in the back of my head for a little bit now. Ah! Oh wow, it worked. Yay! That is reduced, yes. That is technically reduced trash down, yes. This is ash. This is a giant pile of ash. Huh. Yeah. Yay. Yay. Question. Oh, it doesn't leave, like, ash everywhere. That's sad. Ah, damn it. Okay. Piece of glass. But now we know that we can make money by recycling. A wonderful notion. I don't think your fire alarm is working. Shouldn't be alarmed. It's fire. Fire is good. Also, you think I have a fire alarm? That's amazing. We don't. This is government facility. Do you think they follow the law here? The main problem was how fucking loud that was. Oh yeah, let's re-grab that. These are actually useful for something. So we take a bunch of the scrap that we're not going to need, throw it into the sell thing, sell it all, and yeah. Is this stuff moved at all, by the way? Okay. But yeah. Things are looking up, realistically. Okay. this placed back again. The right spot. Ah! You know that thing I keep saying about the way that things work being backwards in my head? Yeah. Well, not necessarily just backwards, but being wrong. This game has a lot of things that feel incorrect mentally. Come on, let me over. Damn it. Okay. First off, get all of this out of my way. There we go. And no, burning the trash doesn't work. I've tried more than once at this point. Okay. As long as I hear stuff burning in there. Alright, there we go. But yeah, things are not that bad right now. We have a way to earn more money. We have a lighter. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what that was. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to call stream. I'm having one of those moments where I'm trying to think and I just can't. But yeah, I'm not entirely certain the internet's even fixed, though. Unfortunately. So, rubber, I see. I don't know, I'll keep an eye on it. We'll see. We'll definitely have it testing tomorrow. Because, Escape from Tarkov 1.0 releases tomorrow. Expect that me and Newt will probably be playing that. I'm definitely going to stream it. Newt should stream it. You're listening. You should stream it, Newt. Anyways. We got a little bit done. We fucked around. We found some stuff out. Thank you all for being here. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful time of day. Remember to do the human things to survive. I'm probably going to go make pizza and play RuneScape or something. Bye. Is anybody actually on real quickly now that I think about it? Let me check. I might be a little bit stupid. Is anybody within the, like, circles on? I mean... Yeah, nah. If I can't properly raid, there's no reason to send you there. But yeah. I like this game. I just kind of need to get it set up more to where I'm actually doing stuff a little bit more fun. Bye-bye.